Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Friday, October 11th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the chart. So the Robotaxi event will be, we will have uploaded this chart before it even occurs the evening of Thursday, October 10th. But right now, technically anyway, now we could be wrong, of course, it's certainly possible, but right now, technically, Tesla is lining up in a sell signal that remains intact. I'm looking for the right chart, and I cannot seem to find it, but looking for the perfect chart. Actually, here it is, below 243.16. So we settled clearly below this formation on Thursday. And technically speaking, we are in a sell signal. On an intraday basis, it must be added that on Thursday we broke the 243.16 formation and tested the 3/8 downside Fibonacci at 233.21. We came off of that nicely back to the channel, but in the final 15 minutes of trade, the market began to weaken. So we clearly settled below 243.16, and that does maintain with present volatility, a 1 to 2 week, should I say 1 to 2 day target at 213.65. Which is a downside 5/8 Fibonacci. Going back 2 months from the August low against that September high. So holding below 243.16, a 1 to 2 week objective continues, say by the end of next week at 213.65. If we get a contraction in volatility, that could spill more into the 2 to 3 week time frame, but I think it's likely that over the next week or two, we fall to and test that 213.65 level. Now on the way down today, we do, and I don't know if things will get ugly or not, but 221.26 is actually in reach today if we break the 233.21 3/8 Fibonacci today. And we may. I don't know how the market's going to react to Robotaxi, if it's going to fall short of the highest hopes and expectations. But if that is the case, and we break 233.21, 221.26 in reach today, where I would anticipate a daily low. 221.26 is, by the way, kind of a 1.5 week descending channel bottom that's dropping at a pretty steep rate. And over the next 3 or 4 days converges anyway with the 213.65 5/8 Fibonacci. And once again, at the 5/8 Fibonacci, we can bottom out through the rest of October and possibly well into November. And from there, round back up again. Now, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, yesterday's settlement below 243.16 does carry with it longer-term possibilities to the downside. But I would prefer to play it stair-step. So 2 to 3 week sell signal down to 213.65 is active now. And we could, by the end of the year or sooner, possibly by the end of November, test the 176.74 channel bottom. Should you act on that? Should you reach for 175 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for, 3, 4, 5 months, something like that? I like to go twice the distance in expiration relative to the perceived time it would take to fall to 176.74. And if history is any guide, this rally took 2 months. And so the sell signal below 243.16, yes, we could do that within 2 months. In other words, say by the middle of December, we could fall to 176.74. But I think the more careful approach is you take it in steps. You're short below 243.16, holding out for 213.65. I'm talking to you 2 to 3 week swing traders. You can take profits, perhaps even go long at 213.65, 2 to 3 week swing traders. And if we close below 213.65, you go short again. You reverse and go short over the following 3 to 5 weeks, expecting 176.74. And anytime I say that a 3 to 5 week swing trader can go long or go short, that applies to day traders, 3 to 5 day swing traders as well. I think you probably know that. Now, let's talk upside today because this has happened before. We're right before a major event. The market, the Tesla, will settle in a technical sell signal. That is, a lot of longs just sort of liquidating ahead of a big move. And the big move could certainly be up. But right now, technically, it is skewing down. I can't say it's a foregone conclusion, of course, that we're going to fall to 213.65 over the next couple of weeks. And in fact, there is a newly formed descending channel top at 245.49. So if you're short now, my suggestion is to exit that short position with a settlement today above 245.49. If we do close today above 245.49, a couple of things I want to say about that. One is we've rejected, or the market rather has rejected, a meaningful sell signal by closing the previous day below 243.16. And we've also reversed momentum entirely by closing above 245.49. I would expect on Monday 255.23. And really, over the next several weeks, if we happen to close above 245.49, not only should you exit a short position, but consider playing the long side, reverse and go long up to 274.50, a newly formed rising channel top that is based in part on Thursday's low. So if we push off, we rally from here and we close above, this range, 243.16 to 245.49, no good reason to be short Tesla as we move through the rest of October. I would expect within 2 to 3 weeks of closing above 245.49, the 274.50 newly formed rising channel top, where we could top out by that point in time into later November and fall away again from there. Let me go back to this chart here. Obviously, the Robotaxi event will be Thursday evening. Friday morning, we could open above 245.49, or even if we push through 245.49, beware the short cover rally to 255.23 today. So we could test 255.23 today, and it can contain daily buying pressures. But unless we back off from there and close below 243.16 by the closing bell, closing above 243.16 to 245.49 is a solid go with buy signal to the upside. So everything I've said about the sell signal that's now valid, anticipating 213.65 over the next 2 to 3 weeks, is completely eliminated, completely negated. And instead, we are then shifting, reversing, pivoting north as we continue into later October, expecting 274.50 within 2 to 3 weeks of closing above 245.49. I hope that all made sense. I think it does. You can rewind if you need to. Otherwise, please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Datadog was a stock pick that we put out on Thursday, and we did another one earlier in the week. Check it all out for free. 5-day free trial up front. Daily Triple Q, daily SPY analysis, weekly Apple stock analysis, weekly S&P 500 index, NASDAQ 100 index. You get it all for one price, and you get 5 days to check it out at no cost to you whatsoever. You can bail if you don't like what you see. So check us out. I'll be back Sunday afternoon, of course, with Monday's Tesla report, and you have a fabulous weekend.